Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream of tonight's MIAA tournament matchup between the visiting Olivet College Comets and the home team, the Albion College Britons. My name's Jake Moss, and I'll be taking you through tonight's game, one half at a time. We've got 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the clock before we do the pregame introductions and announcements. So sit tight, grab a snack, get ready for the first half, and we'll send things down to the PA announcer shortly and get things going. Thank you for joining us. All right, folks, opening tip-off just about set. We're ready to get going here at Kresge Gymnasium, and Caden Edling's going to get his hand on that jump ball. Cortez Garland going to bring the ball up for the first Albion offensive possession of the game. Edling now inside, finds Devin Holmes. Holmes goes up for a shot, does not find the net, but he does find a foul. That foul is going to come courtesy of Eddie Thigpen. So Devin Holmes will go to the line. And Holmes is going to miss the second. Scramble for the ball, eventually picked up by Delbert Redfield. Redfield passes to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen back to Redfield. Redfield hands it off to Derek Johnson. Johnson will hand it off on the right wing to Dane Voss, who gives it right back. Ball's worked around, eventually finds its way into the hands of Delbert Redfield. Redfield looks for a pass, goes inside to Eddie Thigpen. Eddie Thigpen turns around, and Thigpen's going to put the ball through the net with contact. He's going to go to the line with potential for an and one play. So Eddie Thigpen makes that free throw. Britain's now looking for some offensive spark. Caden Edling with the ball down low. Turns around, puts up a hook shot, and he's going to drain that one. So we've got a tie game, 3-3, 1 minute into action here. Redfield controlling the ball, hands it off to Britton Angel. Britton Angel scanning his options around the perimeter. He'll give the ball to Delbert Redfield. Redfield tries to go inside. He's tripped up, grabbing onto his knee. The referees are going to call a timeout. Redfield looked like he was trying to cut into the lane and maybe stop, shift his weight around on that knee, and just went straight down and grabbed a hold of it. So the referee stopped play. Head coach Sam Hargraves comes out to tend to Redfield. Albion athletic trainer Whitney Williams quickly made her way onto the scene. Hopefully Redfield is okay. All right, so Redfield makes his way to the bench. Whitney Williams still helping out. Whitney Williams, a well-qualified athletic trainer, formerly head athletic trainer at Random High School in Wisconsin. And Eddie Thigpen is going to receive a pass from underneath the basket, make a quick little spin move, and put a couple more points on the board for the Comets. Juwan Perry now controlling the ball on the other end, hands it off to Cortez Garland. Garland back to Perry on the left wing. Perry lobs the ball inside for Caden Ebling. Ebling looks for his options. Goes out wide to Cortez Garland, who puts up a three-point attempt, misses off the rim. Scramble for the ball as Devin Holmes comes up with the rebound and gets the ball back to Garland. Garland finds MJ Barnes on the perimeter. Barnes puts up a shot, misses off the rim. The Comets will rebound. Dane Voss appeared to get his hands on it first, and in transition, Dane Voss receives a pass, went up for a shot, didn't make it, but he was fouled, so he's going to have a couple chances to add to the Comets' score. Voss is going to make that shot. So the Britons will get the ball again. Olivet currently leading 7-3, 17:41 remaining in the first half as Ebling receives a pass underneath the basket. He finds an open Devin Holmes, and Devin Holmes is going to cut to the basket and bank 2 points in off the glass. Derek Johnson now with the ball, looks to take a quick three-point shot. He will miss that off the front of the rim. Juwan Perry on the rebound. He passes to Cortez Garland. Garland looks to go inside, then looks somewhere else. He gives it to Juwan Perry. Perry loses the ball inside the lane. Looks like we've got a jump ball. Players from both teams getting their hands on it. So Olivet will take possession. Britton Angel now trying to make his way past Devin Holmes. Devin Holmes puts his hand in there. Several players tipping the ball around. It eventually goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Comet. So Britton will inbound and try again. Garland hands off to Ebling at the top of the three-point line. Ebling will hand off to MJ Barnes instead of pick. Barnes puts up a long jumper, and Barnes is going to make a long two. But they all count the same, so we got a tie ball game here early in this one. Britton Angel controlling the ball for the Comets. Devin Holmes playing tight defense. Passes on the left wing to Drew Moore. Moore goes inside to Thigpen. Thigpen back out wide at the perimeter. Moore, who drives the lane, puts up a layup attempt, and it will roll off the side of the rim, rebounded by the Britons. Now on the other end of the court, Devin Holmes holding the ball. Tons of space, doesn't want to shoot. He'll hand it off to Perry. Perry looks for a lane. He finds a little bit of space, puts up a shot, misses. Rebounded by Eddie Thigpen. So Thigpen now trying to push the tempo, and Thigpen trying to keep his balance, but he's going to get called for a walk. Garland now, no look pass to Devin Holmes, and Devin Holmes is going to knock down a three-pointer. After a nifty pass from Cortez Garland, Devin Holmes finds nothing but net. On the other end, Derek Johnson passes to Britton Angel on the left wing. Angel looking to get past MJ Barnes. He does, just enough to find a long-range jumper. Not quite a three-pointer, just inside the three-point line. So he adds to the Comets total as Juwan Perry passes inside to Caden Ebling. Ebling turns around, spin move, hook shot. It's good. Olivet coach Sam Hargraves, never a stranger to making his way onto the court. He is loud on the sideline, trying to get his boys hyped up and on the same page. Derek Johnson is going to put up a three-point attempt, misses off the rim, almost made it, rebounded by Devin Holmes. So Devin Holmes bringing the ball back to the other end of the court. Gives the ball to Perry. Perry goes inside to Caden Ebling. Ebling goes wide to MJ Barnes. MJ Barnes puts up a three-point attempt, misses off the rim, rebounded by Devin Holmes. Holmes puts up a shot. He's going to get blocked by Eddie Thigpen. And subbing into the game now for the Britons will be Mark Toko and Justin Maccabee, while subbing into the game for the Comets will be Chris Martin and Delbert Redfield. Great to see Delbert Redfield back on the court after a little bit of a scare early in this one, so we're glad that he is able to return. Justin Maccabee's going to miss a mid-range jumper, and Eddie Thigpen gets the ball quickly in transition, and Thigpen puts a couple more points on the board. Maccabee passes on the left wing to MJ Barnes. Barnes gives a short pass to Caden Ebling. Ebling wants to make his way past Chris Martin, and Ebling's going to put up a hook shot, rolls around the rim several times before it misses. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Olivet. So the Britons will keep the ball, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's inbounded to MJ Barnes. MJ Barnes finds a little bit of space just inside the three-point line, and MJ Barnes knocks down two. Delbert Redfield now looks for a pass, doesn't quite find anyone. The ball will roll out of bounds, and Albion will take the ball. Mark Toko gives the ball to Maccabee. Maccabee passes on the left wing to Cortez Garland. Garland gives it to MJ Barnes, who finds a little more space, tries to put up another jumper. He will miss that off the side of the rim, and it will roll out of bounds. So Olivet takes the ball. Noah Wiswary will hand it off to Eddie Thigpen. Caden Ebling ready to play defense on Thigpen. Thigpen thought about a shot, but he passes to Redfield. Redfield goes to Chris Martin. Martin wants to make his way towards the basket, instead passes to Thigpen. Thigpen wanted to shoot again, but Caden Ebling was ready. And now he passes to Delbert Redfield, and Redfield is going to nail a three-pointer. With Mark Toko playing solid defense right in front of him, Redfield was able to come back and nail that three-pointer. Toko now passes to MJ Barnes. MJ Barnes looking for space, goes wide to Mark Toko. Toko gives it to Maccabee. Maccabee tries to drive the lane. He runs into Chris Martin. Passes to Mark Toko. Toko passes inside to Caden Ebling right under the basket, and Caden Ebling is going to nail a two-point bank shot. Thigpen bringing the ball up the court into the offensive zone, goes to the left wing, passes at the top of the three-point line to Chris Martin, and the referees are going to call a foul. Yep, we've got an illegal screen foul called on Olivet's Noah Wiswery. Toko hands the ball off to Garland. Garland puts up a jump shot and misses off the rim. Rebounded by Delbert Redfield. Redfield trying to push the tempo. Gives the ball to Chris Martin, and Martin, a very contested shot, redirects his body in mid-air to find a pair for the Comets. Impressive ball control and balance on that play. Now on the other end, Quinn Armstrong trying to force his way to the basket past Chris Martin, and he's going to put up a hook shot and miss wide, rebounded by Chris Martin, who's making his presence known at the moment. Wiswery with the ball. He gives it to Redfield. Redfield thinks about a shot, then thinks again. Passes the ball to Chris Martin. Martin goes towards the rim. No shot. There is a foul. So the foul came on the floor before the shot. And that foul is called on 32, Quentin Armstrong. So Ryan Robinette looks to inbounds. He gives it to Chris Martin. Martin tries to put up a quick layup, and he misses. Rebounded by Cortez Garland. Garland on the other end puts up a shot from just long of the free throw line. He misses off the rim. Rebounded by Chris Martin. Martin gives it to Robinette. Robinette wants to make his way past Toko and Maccabee. Misses off the rim. Rebounded by Toko. Toko quickly in transition goes towards the basket, and Toko is going to put a finger roll right towards the rim and find a couple more points for Albion. Robinette now passes to Noah Wiswery, and Wiswery makes a three-pointer. Quentin Armstrong now with the ball inside, double covered, passes outside to Chase Crittenden, and Crittenden puts up a three-point attempt, misses, rebounded by Noah Wiswery. Wiswery gives the ball to Drew Moore. Moore to Robinette. Robinette with a nifty little fake move. He was able to make his way past the freshman Chase Crittenden and get right to the basket, no problem. 10:07 remaining here in the first half. Olivet leading 21-18 as Cortez Garland tries to put a layup in the air. He's going to get blocked. We believe that was by Drew Moore. On the other end, Chris Martin tries to put up a layup, and he will miss that one. It's rebounded by Justin Maccabee. Maccabee gives it to Toko. Toko to Crittenden, and Crittenden tried to make a layup. He was fouled in the process. Ryan Robinette is going to be called for that foul. 4 Britons look to check in. 1 Comet looks to check in as Chase Crittenden tries the first. So checked into the game for the Britons. MJ Barnes, Caden Ebling, Devin Holmes, and Jawan Perry. Checked into the game for Olivet is Dane Voss, and the Britons are going to call a timeout. All right, after the timeout, Olivet will bring the ball up the court. Eddie Thigpen carrying it. Thigpen tried to make his way past Caden Ebling, then had a better idea. So the ball's worked around. Eventually, Dane Voss puts a ball into the air, which rolls around the rim and then drops for 2 points. Mark Toko will take the ball the other way. He gives the ball to Devin Holmes. Holmes gives it on the right wing to Juwan Perry. Perry floats the ball inside to Caden Ebling. Ebling guarded closely by Dane Voss, but he puts up a turnaround hook shot, misses off the rim, rebounded by Olivet's Robinette. Robinette gives to Thigpen. Thigpen now puts up a three-point attempt, and Thigpen from absolutely center of the three-point line, not a problem for him. Holmes hands the ball off to Perry. Perry works it inside to Caden Ebling, who is covered by several Comets. Tries to put a shot in the air, and he's fouled. So Eddie Thigpen on that foul puts the Britons in position to inbound from the baseline. And they give it to Juwan Perry, who just tips it and shoots it out of the air. He misses, gets his own rebound, tries again, misses again. And Wiswary on the rebound brings the ball to the other end and then hands it off to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen gives it to Wiswary, who puts up a long three-point attempt that rattles in and out. Rebounded by Juwan Perry, who gives the ball to Garland. Garland finds a lane, and he's going to go all by himself. Misses the shot, but he is fouled by Noah Wiswary. So Cortez Garland will go to the line. He will make the first. Cortez Garland coming into this game shooting 77.8% from the free throw line. The Comets are going to sub Drew Moore back onto the court as Cortez Garland and the Britons will get back on defense and prepare for Eddie Thigpen to bring the ball back down the court. Thigpen hands the ball off to Drew Moore. Moore gives it to Robinette. Robinette with a long three-pointer, misses off the backboard, rebounded by Devin Holmes. Holmes gives it to Garland. Garland finds some space, puts up a three-point shot, and Cortez Garland knocks it down from long range. Cortez Garland, the reigning MIAA Defensive Player of the Year, has done nothing but show the MIAA this year that he can also play offense, averaging 19.3 per game this year. Dane Voss now hands the ball off to Robinette. Robinette thinks about another long shot attempt and then thinks again. He tries to make his way past Devin Holmes, and he's going to travel. So the ball's going to go the other way. Derek Johnson now checks back into the game. Olivet appears to be playing more man defense at the moment, calling for all kinds of switches. Derek Johnson wanted to cover MJ Barnes, but he switches over and covers Juwan Perry. Caden Ebling tried to put up a short shot attempt. He's going to be called for an offensive foul in the process, so Olivet gets the ball back. Drew Moore now gives the ball to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen looking to get past Perry. Instead, he's going to pass to Derek Johnson, and Johnson will miss that shot. Drew Moore on the rebound. Gives the ball to Noah Wiswary. Wiswary hands off to Thigpen. Juwan Perry not wanting to give Thigpen any kind of room, so he gives the ball to Johnson, and Johnson makes that shot happen. Derek Johnson did not have a lot of space, but he made his own space, and he made that shot happen. So good on him. Caden Ebling works the ball down low, finds Juwan Perry, who wanted to shoot, but he was fouled before he could get the shot off. 6:31 remaining here in the first half. Olivet leading 28-25. Devin Holmes received an inbounds pass, thought about a shot, but he's called for traveling, so the ball will head in the other direction. Sam Hargraves loud on the sideline. He wants something in particular. Derek Johnson gets the ball, attempted, to get the ball underneath the basket to Drew Moore. Ball is tipped by Juwan Perry, goes out of bounds, so Olivet keeps the ball with 21 on the shot clock. Ball's inbounded to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen covered by Devin Holmes. Ball's given to Noah Wiswary. Wiswary looks for a pass. MJ Barnes putting all kinds of pressure on him. Drew Moore gets a pass from out of nowhere. I didn't even think he'd be able to get his hands on the ball, but he's able to receive it and just kind of contort his body in the air to find an impressive layup. On the other end, Devin Holmes makes his way to the rack and misses, rolls off the side of the rim. Wiswary in transition. MJ Barnes playing defense, not letting that shot find the basket. So now Cortez Garland pushing the tempo, goes straight to the hoop, misses, rebounded by Caden Ebling, who puts it right back in the air and through the bottom of the net. Dane Voss is going to hand the ball off to Derek Johnson. Johnson creating some space for himself, puts up a long jumper, misses, rebounded by Juwan Perry. Juwan Perry, the senior from Gurdon, Illinois. He's going to give the ball to Cortez Garland. Garland to Ebling. Ebling on the left wing to Devin Holmes. Holmes gives it to Garland, who shoots from just beyond the free throw line and knocks it down. 4:47 remaining here in the first half at Kresge Gymnasium. Olivet leading by 1 point, 30-29. Jody May is going to call a timeout here and talk things over with his team. Redfield checked into the game. He's going to inbounds the ball to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen gets a pick from Martin, then passes to Britton Angel. Angel back to Martin. Martin heaves the ball to Drew Moore. Moore gives it back to Martin. 4 on the shot clock as Martin's got to make something happen. Misses off the rim. Rebounded by Cortez Garland. Garland quickly down the court and passes to the newly checked in Jalen Ross. Ross is going to give the ball to Devin Holmes. Holmes passes on the right wing to MJ Barnes. Barnes passes inside to Caden Ebling. Ebling wanted to get a quick pass to Devin Holmes, but it hits off of a Comet's leg. So 17 on the shot clock, and Albion will inbound this ball. Cortez Garland receives a pass. Ball hits off of his own foot, scrambles, picks it up, then gives the ball to Caden Ebling. Ebling trying to back down Chris Martin. Ebling passes wide to Jalen Ross, who puts up a three-point shot, misses off the rim, rebounded by almost Devin Holmes, but Britton Angel is able to get in there and grab the ball instead. He's going to give the ball to Delbert Redfield, and then Redfield's going to fake a pass, go to the three-point line, thinks about a shot, then he thinks again. Thigpen's going to pass inside, looking for Redfield. It's picked off by Garland, who gives it to Jalen Ross in transition, and Jalen Ross finds 2 points for Albion. Eddie Thigpen trying to work the ball towards the basket. He appears to have been fouled by Devin Holmes. The foul was on the floor, so the Comets will pass from the baseline to get this possession going again. 22 on the shot clock. Britton Angel scanning his options, gives the ball to an open Chris Martin. Martin fakes a shot, then goes towards the rim, puts up a shot under contest, misses. Rebounded by Cortez Garland. Garland gives it to Devin Holmes. Holmes out wide to MJ Barnes, who takes a step to the left and then puts up a three-point attempt. MJ Barnes drains a three. Delbert Redfield tried to put some kind of a juke move to get past Cortez Garland, and he appears to have aggravated his knee, limping. He went to the floor, got up, but he is limping. On the other end, Cortez Garland is going to nail another three-pointer, and Olivet coach Sam Hargraves is going to call a timeout, likely just to see what's going on with Delbert Redfield. So Redfield is going to head to the bench and take a seat. We're not sure exactly what happened, whether Coach Hargraves called that timeout or the referee called that timeout. But nonetheless, we're going to continue action here. We will keep you updated with that situation as we can. Noah Wisware is going to hand the ball off to Drew Moore. Moore gets to Chris Martin beyond the three-point line. Caden Ebling does not want to allow him space for that. The ball is passed to Ryan Robinette, who travels. So Albion will take the ball back. Cortez Garland with the ball now. He passes to MJ Barnes. Barnes thinks about a shot, drives towards the rim, then backs up. Britton Angel tries to grab the ball from him, does not. MJ Barnes grabs it, puts up shot, misses. Rebounded by Devin Holmes, who missed. Rebound now. Britton Angel in transition, misses off the back of the rim. Cortez Garland on the rebound. 1:45 remaining here in the first half. Albion leading 37-30. Cortez Garland passes to Jalen Ross on the left wing. Ross thinks about a pass inside to Devin Holmes, then gives it to Garland. Garland goes inside to Caden Ebling. Ebling trying to put a few moves on the defense. The ball just rolls around the rim before it misses. Drew Moore now giving the ball to Britton Angel. Angel looking to create some space for himself, but Cortez Garland does not think that's part of his plan. And a shot will miss off the rim. Cortez Garland with the ball. Puts up a long three-point attempt, misses, rattles in and out. Noah Wisware with the ball. Pass to Chris Martin, who puts up a long three-point attempt of his own, and Chris Martin will not miss that shot. Cortez Garland puts up a floater while driving the lane, and that ball finds the bottom of the net. 30 seconds remaining in the first half here at Crestview Gymnasium. Chris Martin controlling the offense for the Comets, then passes to Noah Wisware. Wisware seems to have some kind of a play drawn up. He's also listening to something from Coach Hargraves. I cannot tell what it is, but whatever it is, he is yelling. Wisware goes towards the basket, almost traveled, but didn't. So the shot clock did hit zeros. The referees are going to have a chat about this because they're calling Olivet's ball. Coach May is confused. He wants an explanation. So one referee will explain things to Coach May. Another referee will go to the table. And the referees are going to communicate about it again. They have put 2 seconds on the shot clock. Folks, as much as I would love to explain to you what the call was, I'm just not sure. So now we have 1 second on the shot clock. My best guess here is that the referees believe that Albion tipped the ball out of bounds before the shot clock hit zero. So Olivet will pass from the baseline, inbounding the ball with 1 second on the shot clock. Robinette will be passing the ball. He looks for his options. Heaves the ball to Chris Martin, and Martin gets a shot up before. Chris Martin gets a shot up before the shot clock hits zero. It falls short of the rim. So the shot clock will reset. We've got 4.5 seconds remaining on the game clock here for this first half. Devin Holmes looking for some kind of a quarterback pass. He gives it to Cortez Garland. Garland wants to get a shot up before the buzzer. He gets to MJ Barnes, who puts the ball up in the air. It falls short. So that's going to conclude the first half for us here at Kresge Gymnasium. This half has not been short of action, I will tell you that. This game is going one way and then it's going the other. But we're enjoying it nonetheless. And even though you are not able to be with us here at Kresge Gymnasium, we're just glad you could be with us at all and join us for this live stream commentary. Whether you're rooting for the Britons or you're rooting for the Comets, we're just happy you're here. I will have just a few stats for you here in just a minute, courtesy of our wonderful student team. So we're going to take a pause on that. Our student statisticians, led by Sports Information Director Marissa Smigo, will get our stats taken care of. They will get me a copy of that, and I will bring you some stats to begin the second half. Folks, thank you for joining us. My name is Jake Moss. I have been happy to take you through the first half, and I'm just as excited to take you through the second. We've got a great game here so far. Albion leading Olivet 39-33. We have 13 minutes on the clock before we get the second half underway. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and find your comfiest seat for the second half. Thank you, folks. All right, folks, second half underway. The Britons are going to start this half with the ball. They give it to Cortez Garland. Garland will flip the ball to Devin Holmes, who hands it to MJ Barnes. Barnes back to Holmes. Holmes is going to put up a three-point attempt, miss off the front of the rim, get his own rebound. Pass the ball back to Caden Ebling. Ebling will give the ball to Barnes. Barnes to Perry. Perry back to Barnes on the left wing. Barnes going to work the ball inside to Caden Ebling, who puts up a hook shot and does not miss that one. So Albion will get the scoring started here in the second half. Thigpen is going to pass the ball to Johnson. Johnson heaves it across the court to Moore. Moore is going to float the ball inside to Eddie Thigpen, and Thigpen looks for a lane. He passes to Dane Voss, and Voss makes a layup for the Comets. Cortez Garland controlling the offense will hand it to Devin Holmes. Holmes goes inside to Caden Ebling, and Ebling falling away, banks two off of the glass. Eddie Thigpen bringing the ball up the court. Thigpen led all Comets in points in the first half, scoring 10. Johnson now with the ball, looking to create some space. He gives it to Britton Angel. Angel goes inside to Dane Voss, and Voss turns around, spins, and puts 2 points through the net while also drawing a foul. That foul is going to be courtesy of Cortez Garland. So Dane Voss has the opportunity for a three-point play. So Voss will make that one and complete the and one. Cortez Garland brings the ball across half court. Garland led all scorers in the first half with 12 points. We've got a foul on the floor. Dane Voss is going to pick up his first foul of the game. Garland heaves the ball to Devin Holmes. Holmes gives it to Caden Ebling. Ebling passes to the right corner to Barnes, who gives it right back to Ebling. Ebling thinking about shooting one over Dane Voss, spinning around and heaves one in the air. It finds the net. Ebling is fired up. He's able to bank in 2 points when it looked like he had zero room to even move. He draws a foul, and he's going to go to the line with the opportunity for an and one play. And that he does. Thigpen controlling the ball, attempting to make his way past Devin Holmes. And it looks like Devin Holmes is going to get called for a foul. Holmes is signaling that he disagrees and thinks it was a traveling, although Devin Holmes is not a referee in this game. So he's going to be called for a foul. His second. Johnson inbounds the ball to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen goes out wide to Johnson, who puts up a three-point attempt, misses off the rim. Juwan Perry attempted to grab the board, but the ball goes out of bounds off of Perry's hands. So the Comets keep the ball with 20 on the shot clock. Thigpen puts up a three-point attempt. Almost makes it. Rattled around the rim for just a second before it falls to the wayside. Garland now passes on the right wing to Perry. Perry goes inside to Caden Ebling. That's a pattern we've seen so far in this game, is trying to get that ball inside to Caden Ebling. And it almost worked again there. Ebling's shot misses, rebounded by Britton Angel. Angel gives it to Johnson on the right wing, who puts up a three-point attempt, misses long, and sails out of bounds. Cortez Garland hands the ball off to MJ Barnes. Barnes looking to create some space for himself. He puts up a floater in the lane, rattles in and out, rebounded by Drew Moore. Moore will give the ball to Derek Johnson. Johnson passes to Eddie Thigpen at the top of the three-point line. Heaves the ball inside to Dane Voss, and Voss tried to grab the ball out of the air. The ball is tipped out of bounds by MJ Barnes. Olivet looks to inbounds from the baseline with 18 on the shot clock. Britton Angel now receiving a pass, looking for some space. Caden Ebling not willing to give him any. He floats it inside to Dane Voss, and they're going to say that Voss was fouled underneath the rim. So Devin Holmes with another foul. That is his third. So he will head to the bench, and Justin Maccabee will relieve him. Britton Angel receives the inbounds pass. MJ Barnes tightly covering him. Ball's passed to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen looks for his options. And he's going to be called for an offensive foul. Caden Ebling took that charge. Cortez Garland bringing the ball up the court. He's met by Drew Moore. Caden Ebling coming over to set a pick. Ebling makes some space, and Cortez Garland finds a shot. He misses. Caden Ebling tried to rebound, not successful. Ball goes out of bounds, but Albion will keep the ball. 18 on the shot clock. Garland looks for a pass. He gives it to a wide open Maccabee. Maccabee passes to the left side to Caden Ebling. Ebling gives it to Cortez Garland. Garland goes towards the rim, then gives it to Justin Maccabee, who's wide open at the free throw line, and he will miss that one. Rolls in and out. Rebounded by Britton Angel, who gives it to Wiswary. Wiswary back to Angel. Angel goes to the rim. He tries to put up a shot. It's blocked by Cortez Garland. Ball is on the floor. Everyone's scrambling for it. Caden Ebling was the one able to pick it up. I believe there's a foul on the play. We're going to find out. So that foul is courtesy of Chris Martin. Chris Martin made his presence known in the first half, scoring and making his way through the lane while playing tight defense, and that is his first foul of this game. Cortez Garland gives the ball to Maccabee. Maccabee goes down low to Caden Ebling. Ebling double covered, tries to get a shot in the air, maybe draw some contact. Neither one happens, so Chris Martin brings the ball towards the other end. He's met by Maccabee, gives it to Wiswary. Wiswary back to Martin. And Chris Martin's going to heave up a prayer, and that prayer is answered. Justin Maccabee wide open, misses a three-pointer off the back of the rim, rebounded by Chris Martin. Martin heaves up another long three, does not make that one. Cortez Garland and Drew Moore both tried to get in there for the rebound. The ball's tipped out of bounds, last touched by Moore. So Albion will bring the ball up the court to the other end. Ken Thomas has checked in for his first action of this game, and he receives a pass down low. Looking to get past Dane Voss. He puts up a hook shot, misses off the back of the rim, rebounded by Dane Voss. He passes to Britton Angel, who brings it to the right side. Looks for a little bit of space. Ken Thomas not willing to give any up, but he heaves it inside to Dane Voss, and Dane Voss just kind of tips the ball out of the air. Doesn't exactly grab that pass, just kind of tips it up, volleyball style. It finds the rim and finds the net. So Dane Voss now has an opportunity at the free throw line for an and-one play. So Dane Voss makes that one. Justin Maccabee was the one called for the foul. Ryan Robinette is going to check back into the game for the Comets. Cortez Garland met by Drew Moore. Ken Thomas looking to set a pick. Cortez Garland looking to go to the rim. He puts up a shot, misses, but gets his own rebound, puts up another shot, misses, rebounded by Ryan Robinette. Robinette gives it to Britton Angel on the other end. Right back to Robinette, who puts up a three-pointer, misses off the rim, rebounded by Juwan Perry, the senior. In transition, gives it to Ken Thomas. Ken Thomas tries to get past Chris Martin, and he does, banking 2 points off the glass. Drew Moore looks for a pass. He tries to go down low to Chris Martin, but Martin has to step just a little bit away from the rim in order to receive that pass. He's now double covered. Works the ball outside to the three-point line with Wiswary. Wiswary heaves it across the court to the other end to Britton Angel, who misses a three-point attempt off of the rim. Rebounded by Cortez Garland. Garland has numbers. He gives it to Perry. Perry redirects his shot in midair and just rolls it off the rim. Britton Angel gives it to Drew Moore on the right wing. Lobs an excellent pass underneath the basket to Chris Martin. He's able to get it at the three-point line to Noah Wiswary, who knocks it down. So after that shot, Albion's going to call a timeout. Albion currently leading this one 50-47. Ball's inbounded. Cortez Garland controlling it for the Britons. Drew Moore ready to meet him on the other end. Ken Thomas maybe setting a pick. Cortez Garland finds a mid-range jumper. He is fouled on that shot. Drew Moore just a little bit too much contact. Drew Moore has been making his way all over the court this game. Nobody is able to sleep while Drew Moore's around. He is keeping people on their toes on defense. That is his first foul of this game, nonetheless. Efficient defense. Caden Ebling will check back into this game. He will relieve Ken Thomas. And Dane Vaz on the other end also checks in. And that free throw attempt misses. It'll be rebounded by Dane Voss, who gives it to Drew Moore. Moore looking for his options. Gives it to Chris Martin. Martin gives it on the left wing to Wiswary. Wiswary tries to go inside. He's met by Jalen Ross. Ball finds Ryan Robinette underneath the basket, and Robinette will make a short two-point shot. 51-49 here at Cressy Gymnasium in favor of Albion at the moment. 12:30 remaining in this game as Cortez Garland hands the ball off to Ross. Ross will give it outside the three-point line to Maccabee, who gives it to MJ Barnes. Barnes tries to knock down a three. He doesn't. Rebound by Caden Ebling. Ebling tries to go up for a shot, misses, but is fouled. Dane Voss is going to be called for that foul. So Caden Ebling will go to the line. Entering tonight's game, Caden Ebling, an 84.2% free throw shooter this season. Also leads the Brits in scoring with 19.6 a game. Underneath the basket, Ryan Robinette looks for a pass. He finds Chris Martin beyond the three-point line. Martin will take a shot and miss. Rebounded by Jalen Ross. Ross pushing the tempo in transition, gives it to MJ Barnes, who puts up a three-point attempt, and MJ Barnes knocks it down. On the other end, Noah Wiswery quickly coming into the offensive zone. Looking around, passes to Robinette. Robinette gives it down low to Chris Martin. Cortez Garland ready to play defense. MJ Barnes is going to step in and help. Pass finds Ryan Robinette beyond the three-point arc. He will miss that shot. MJ Barnes on the rebound. Barnes bringing it in. Thought about a shot. Thought again. He passes it. Justin McAbee, who puts up an attempt. Misses off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Dane Voss. Voss will hand the ball to Wiswery. Wiswery coming towards MJ Barnes and the basket. Goes underneath. Passes to Drew Moore, who will miss a short jumper. It is rebounded by Caden Ebling, who gives the ball to Jalen Ross. Ross back to Ebling. Ebling on the left wing to Justin McAbee. We have a foul off of the ball. Jalen Ross is going to be called for an illegal screen. That is his first foul of the game. Mark Toko is going to relieve him. Excuse me, correction. Mark Toko is going to come in and relieve Cortez Garland. Jalen Ross will stay on the floor. Mark Toko looking to add some help on the defensive end as he leads the team in steals this season. Eddie Thigpen now for the Comets. Passes to Wiswery. Wiswery looks for his options. Passes to Drew Moore, who just kind of grabs the ball right out of midair. Robinette now controlling the ball. Attempts to pass inside to Dane Voss. There's a foul on the floor. That foul is going to be called on MJ Barnes. Barnes picks up his first as Devin Holmes returns to the court. Justin McAbee will take a breather. Robinette looking to inbound this ball. He gives it to their leading scorer, Eddie Thigpen. Devin Holmes, newly checked in and fresh, ready to play defense. He does, prevents Eddie Thigpen from making that shot. Caden Ebling on the rebound. He gives it to Mark Toko. Toko gives the ball on the right wing to Jalen Ross. Ross passes to MJ Barnes. Barnes thinks about a shot, then he thinks twice. Makes a little bit more space for himself before he puts one up. He misses that one long off the backboard. Eddie Thigpen picks up the ball and now gives it to Noah Wiswery. Wiswery looks for a pick from Thigpen. Trying to create some space for himself. Doesn't have a choice but to pass it, so he gives it to Dane Voss. That ball is going to be swatted out of his hands by Jalen Ross, but the ball was not the only thing that Ross made contact with, so he's going to be called for his second foul tonight. Dane Voss goes to the line. 10:05 remaining here at Cressy Gymnasium in this MIAA tournament action. Albion leading 56-49 at the moment. As Dane Voss misses that one off the side of the rim, Mark Toko will bring it back into the offensive zone for the Britons. Toko passes to Devin Holmes. Holmes goes inside looking for Caden Ebling underneath the basket. Ball's juggled around, rolls out of bounds, last touched by the Comets. From the baseline, Mark Toko passes to Devin Holmes. Holmes thinks about a shot. He passes to MJ Barnes. Barnes goes towards the rim. He's going to be blocked by Eddie Thigpen. Devin Holmes grabs the ball. Now the ball's on the floor. It's going to be grabbed by MJ Barnes, but there's a foul called. That foul is going to be called on Ryan Robinette for the Comets. So Devin Holmes is going to shoot. That shot is grabbed by Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen will give it to Wiswary. Wiswary makes his way towards the middle of the offensive zone, then gives it back to Thigpen. Thigpen trying to make his way past Albion's zone. That ball is stolen by Caden Ebling, and Mark Toko in transition misses a layup, rebounded by Dane Voss. Voss hands it to Wiswary. Wiswary gives it to Drew Moore, and Moore redirects a shot in the air, but not enough to make it, so it misses, and Mark Toko gives the ball to Devin Holmes, who gives it to Caden Ebling, who scores. Quick ball movement in transition made those 2 points happen. Dane Voss now controlling the offense for the Comets. Passes to the left corner to Drew Moore. Moore floats it inside to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen calling for some motion from his teammates. Mark Toko looking to play some defense on the much taller Eddie Thigpen, but he's able to keep Thigpen from making the shot. It misses, but it appears we're going to have a foul called. So that foul is going to be called on Eddie Thigpen. That is Thigpen's third foul of this game. Chris Martin and Britton Angel will make their way back out onto the court for the Comets, while Cortez Garland returns to the game for Albion. MJ Barnes is going to find his spot on the bench as Mark Toko attempts his first free throw, and he makes it. So he will shoot another. He will miss that one off the front of the rim. But we have a lane violation, so he's going to take another shot at that shot. And Toko's shot is on the way. It finds the net. Wiswary controls the ball, trying to make his way past Cortez Garland, looking for a lane. He finds a shot. He will spin that one into the net and score 2. Albion leading by 9, 8:15 remaining in this game as Mark Toko calls a play. He will then pass it to Caden Ebling. Ebling will hand it off to Cortez Garland. Garland looking for some space, finds what he likes, takes a shot, misses off the front of the rim. That ball is secured by Chris Martin. On the other end, Noah Wiswary controlling it, guarded closely by Mark Toko, trying to find some kind of room. And Wiswary did not have any room to move or any sort of pass, being tightly covered by Mark Toko. So Olivet's going to call a timeout and reset here. And during that timeout, we're going to try to give you some updates from the other tournament games around the MIAA. Hope currently leading Adrian 68-45. Kalamazoo leading Calvin 37-33, and Trine leading Alma 80-49. Drew Moore now passes to Noah Wiswary. Wiswary double covered, pressed right away, looking for a pass. He gives it to Chris Martin. Martin immediately tightly covered. He gives it to Britton Angel. Angel backs away from the rim, looking for some kind of an option and something to set up, but the Britons are tightly pressing. Britton Angel has no choice but to throw up a shot before the shot clock goes off. He will miss short. So that is a shot clock violation, and the Brits will take over. Mark Toko going straight towards the rim, has to redirect a little bit, but he banks 2 points off the glass. Wiswary trying to push the tempo quickly in transition, finds Drew Moore underneath the basket, and Moore puts easy 2 points in the basket. MJ Barnes passes inside to Caden Ebling. Caden Ebling looks to turn things around. Ball eventually makes its way right into the breadbasket. Wiswary making his way past Mark Toko. Toko putting his hands straight up in the air, but legs were moving just a little bit too much. And he's going to get called for a blocking foul. Wiswary goes to the line. First shot is on the way. It will miss, rattling in and out. Mark Toko is going to come to the bench and take a breather while Juwan Perry subs in. Perry playing his senior season, trying to just finish strong. Has been a starter for this team for 4 years and made non-stop impact each of those 4 years. Now controlling the ball, he passes inside to Caden Ebling. Dane Voss ready to cover Ebling. Ebling ready for the challenge. Goes to Devin Holmes. Devin Holmes looks to put 2 points on the board. He's going to get fouled on the way. Chris Martin will be called for that foul. Devin Holmes at the line, misses the first off the front of the rim. He will shoot again. Does not miss twice. So Olivet trying to pick up the energy, trying to get things going here and find their rhythm, keep things close, make a push. Wiswary passes to Dane Voss. Voss hands it right back to Wiswary, who puts up a long three-point attempt, rattles around, and eventually drops through the bottom of the net. So Olivet finds another 3 points. Down 8 here. 6:07 remaining in this game as Cortez Garland passes Devin Holmes, who's wide open in three-point territory. Misses that one, rebounded by Wiswary. Wiswary, quarterback pass down the court, and Chris Martin is going to just put an easy 2 points off the glass in transition. Olivet head coach Sam Hargraves is fired up. I think if I clapped my hands that loud, they would hurt afterwards. Caden Ebling now looks for an opening. He finds a wide open MJ Barnes, and MJ Barnes loves to shoot. Shoot he does, and drop it he does. On the other end, Olivet looking to keep that momentum going as Wisware goes towards the rack. He's blocked by Devin Holmes. Holmes just secures the ball, doesn't want to force any kind of a miscue. MJ Barnes passes to a wide open Cortez Garland. Garland creates a three-point space, drops it, no question about it. 3 points, Cortez Garland. Chris Martin redirects, and he's able to put a crazy layup through the bottom of the net. I don't even know how he redirected that ball, but he sure did. We got a timeout on the floor coming from Olivet. Coach Hargraves is going to talk things over with the officials. It's going to be a full timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, March is National Athletic Trainer Month. So we would like to thank and recognize our 4 athletic trainers here at Albion College: Andy Lawrence, Eddie Schaefer, Adrian Sanchez, and your athletic trainer for tonight's contest, Whitney Williams. So happy National Athletic Trainer Month, and thank all 4 of you for your outstanding hard work. All right, after the timeout, 5:02 remaining on the game clock. Albion leading 71-61. Juwan Perry's going to bring the ball up the court for the Britons. He crosses the half-court line. Wiswary trying to press him. Perry hands off to Holmes. Holmes hands off to Barnes. Barnes gives it to Garland. Garland looking to get towards the rim, and Garland is able to force 2 points off the glass. Drew Moore now bringing the ball towards the other end. He gives it to Dane Voss, and Voss puts up a three-point attempt, misses. Cade Nevling able to reach out and grab that board. Attempts to pass it to Cortez Garland, but it's picked off by Wiswary. Wiswary hands the ball to Chris Martin. Martin chucks the ball to Britton Angel, who misses a three-point shot. MJ Barnes on the board. Cortez Garland will give the ball to Juwan Perry. Perry gives the ball to Devin Holmes. Holmes rotates, gives it to Barnes. Barnes gives it to Cortez Garland, who puts up a three-point shot. And Cortez Garland lights out from three. Chris Martin now looking to answer with a three-pointer of his own, and he does, in fact, answer. The Comets will not go away, ladies and gentlemen. Albion continues to score here late in this game, and the Comets have every answer they could possibly have as Devin Holmes looks to redirect a shot. He's going to miss and be fouled. Chris Martin can't believe it. Drew Moore is going to be called for that foul, so Devin Holmes goes to the line. Devin Holmes will miss that one off the rim. Eddie Thigpen, Olivet's leading scorer, is going to check back into the game. Thigpen averaging 13.6 points a game coming into tonight's contest. Devin Holmes will make that shot, so Olivet will take over. Thigpen brings the ball up the court. He's met by Devin Holmes. He looks to create some space, and then he passes to Wiswary. Wiswary rotating, gives it back to Thigpen, who puts up a long three-point attempt, misses off the rim, rebounded by Juwan Perry. Perry then loses the ball for a second before he picks it back up, making his way across the court. Heaves a pass to Devin Holmes, but he's going to be fouled by Drew Moore before that pass gets off. And as Juwan Perry goes to the line, Derek Johnson is going to check into the game for Olivet. He takes over for Drew Moore. Perry will make the first. And he makes both. Britton Angel now brings the ball into the offensive zone, hands it to Wiswary. Wiswary looking to create some space for a shot. Passes to Thigpen. Thigpen sees a big opening underneath the basket, but he's got to get past Devin Holmes first. He does not, so he passes to Chris Martin. Martin puts up a three-point attempt, and Chris Martin, never say die Chris Martin. He continues to put up clutch threes here late in this contest. Ball is floated inside, picked off by, you guessed it, Chris Martin. He's looking for some space, just puts up the longest three-pointer I have seen in this game. He will miss off the front of the rim. Ball now finds itself with MJ Barnes on the other end. Now to Cortez Garland. Brits looking to take some time off the clock. Cortez Garland now going to the rim. Attempts to just float a shot up into the air, and he's going to get fouled. Chris Martin is going to be called for that one, so that is Chris Martin's third foul in this contest, sending Cortez Garland to the line. Garland's first shot will find the bottom of the net. Olivet's going to talk things over. They're not quite ready to be done here yet. This second shot will also put a point on the board. So Thigpen bringing it into the offensive zone. Sees a lane and he takes advantage of it. Puts up a shot, misses off the glass. Cortez Garland finds the rebound, looking to put more shots up in the air. He puts a shot up, but he's going to be fouled. Noah Wiswary fouled Garland on that play, so Garland will shoot. First shot is good. Neither team looking to bring in subs at the moment. I spoke too soon. Jalen Ross sprinting off the bench. He's going to sub in for Caden Ebling. That second free throw will miss off the back of the rim, rebounded by Britton Angel. Noah Wiswary bringing it into the offensive zone. Double covered, finds Chris Martin underneath the basket, and Chris Martin is able to keep things going. 2 more points find their way next to the name Chris Martin, and Olivet is going to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout, which means we're going to bring you some updated scores from around the MIAA. Hope currently leading Adrian College 80-60 with 4:31 remaining. Trine currently, we've got a final score with Trine. Trine has beaten Alma 92-53, and we have a close one for you folks. Kalamazoo currently leading Calvin 47-45 with 5:32 remaining in that game. So the winner of the game you're watching right now will face the winner of Hope and Adrian College, while the winner of Calvin and Kalamazoo will play Trine University in the next round. But we're not done here yet, folks. We've still got a little bit of time to take you through, and Olivet is not ready to go home just yet. They're keeping things interesting here at Kresse Gymnasium. Garland inbounds the ball to Caden Ebling, and Ebling's going to be immediately fouled. So Ebling walking straight towards the line. Ebling will make the first. Noah Wiswary and Chris Martin will check back into the game for the Comets. Chris Martin is going to roll that ball to Noah Wiswary, trying to take up as few seconds off the clock as they can. As Chris Martin puts up a 3-point shot, misses that one just long, so Devin Holmes on the rebound gives it to Garland. Garland trying to just take the ball across half court by himself. He's going to be fouled, looks like by Derek Johnson. That is, in fact, a foul on Derek Johnson, his second of this game. Cortez Garland now, first shot on the way. He will make the first. and misses the second, rattles in and out as Chris Martin brings it back down into the Comets offensive zone. Wiswary now with the ball, double covered. Cade Nebling almost able to strip it. Ball is heaved across the court to Derek Johnson, who knocks down a three-pointer from the right corner. Ball's inbounded to Cade Nebling. Ebling able to be stripped. Chris Martin picks up that ball after Britton Angel is able to swat it out of Cade Nebling's hands. Martin tried to pass it back to Angel, but it was kicked by Cade Nebling. So Olivet will inbound from the sideline. Cade Nebling's going to take a break here for just a minute as Juwan Perry comes back into the game. We're going to have a conversation here about the shot clock. It was reset to 30, but the referee is going to calmly come over and make that correction. 24 now on the shot clock. Wiswary now looking for some space, gives it to Britton Angel. Britton Angel puts up a three-point attempt, spins in and out of the rim, rebounded by Jalen Ross. Ross just kind of forcing a pass. He is fouled, however, by Derek Johnson. And after Jalen Ross was fouled, Jody May not shy to get in there with his players and still be correcting technique. Jody May is one of those coaches that just wants all of his players to get better every single day, and he never stops coaching no matter the moment. If you have not met Jody May, I highly recommend it. Always a pleasure working with him. Eddie Thigpen now controlling the ball, hands it off to Britton Angel. Angel back to Eddie Thigpen. MJ Barnes looking to play defense, and he, according to the referee, if I understand correctly, MJ Barnes went up to block that shot and got his leg in Eddie Thigpen's way, so that's going to be a foul on MJ Barnes. Dane Voss is going to check back into the game for Olivet. Oh, I've got a correction on that foul, folks. That was actually on a Comet. My apologies. Dane Voss now going to be called for another foul on the Comets. Somebody got their hand or body on MJ Barnes, and he is currently grabbing his shin. Hopefully everything's all right there. Devin Holmes shooting for the Britons. 42.7 seconds left on the game clock here at this one. Albion leading 87-72. As Devin Holmes misses that one off the front of the rim. Chris Martin not ready to go home yet, so he is pushing things on the other end, and he goes to the rim, redirects midair to get around MJ Barnes and put a layup through the basket. Devin Holmes now with the ball. He needs to pass and get the ball across half court. Jalen Ross passes to MJ Barnes, who comes out of nowhere to grab that ball. Cortez Garland banking an easy layup off the backboard. Wiswary heaves it to Dane Voss underneath the basket, and that ball's going to be stuffed against the glass by Devin Holmes. No chance for that shot to get any closer to the nets. And the Britons are just going to run down the clock here and try to end this one. The buzzer sounds. That's all she wrote here at Kresge Gymnasium tonight, folks, in this tournament contest. Your final score, the Albion College Britons 89, the Olivet College Comets 74. Olivet was able to come out here and push the tempo after going 0-2 in the first two contests against Albion. They were able to keep things interesting and play great basketball, keeping this game close, keeping it exciting for all of us who were able to watch. But in the end, Albion was able to pull away towards the end of this game and advance in the tournament. We're going to give you some updated scores from games around the league. as our excellent student staff brings me some stats to go over with you in just a minute. As we said a few minutes ago, Trine defeating Alma tonight in the first round, 92-53. They will advance and play the winner of Kalamazoo and Calvin. Calvin currently leading 54-51 with 1:41 remaining in that game. And Albion winning tonight means that they're going to play against Hope College in the second round. Hope defeating Adrian 99-71 tonight. Plenty of tournament action all around the MIAA. We're going to bring you just a couple of stats from tonight's game here at Kresge. Leading scorer for the Comets was Chris Martin, who put up plenty of clutch points in the fourth quarter. Just to keep this one interesting, he ends the game with 22 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist and steal, just to make things interesting. Your leading scorer for the game was Cortez Garland with 27 points. He also added 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, while Caden Ebling also scoring 23 points with 9 rebounds, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 4 assists, and a steal himself. Folks, we wish you could join us here at Kresge Gymnasium, but we're just happy you could join us whatsoever. We thank you for joining us for this game, whether you rooted for the Britons or the Comets. My name's Jake Moss. It has been a pleasure to take you through this one. Have a good night. Go Brits.